Hello, this is Grant, and Susie is here with me.
Hi there.
And we just got into the car from riding the metro from downtown Los Angeles at the Ace Hotel to see Weird Al Yankovic. The second of his two nights in Los Angeles. I probably would have gone to both if the whole ticketing thing worked like it should have, but that's a story for another time. Let's talk about Weird Al. I loved it. I thought it was great. He played a lot of, I guess as he calls them, deep cuts. There was a lot of stuff off in 3D. Nature Trail to Hell, I never thought I would hear that live. Midnight Star, Mr. Popeil. I hope someday to die having heard a live version of That Boy Could Dance, but he played One of Those Days. He played the extra gory version of The Night Santa Went Crazy.
Dare to Be Stupid was at the beginning.
He played Dare to Be Stupid, yeah, Grateful Dead version of Dare to Be Stupid. Spoiler alert to anybody but if you're watching this, then spoilers. And we're doing an audio review because myself, I'm a puppeteer, so I'm not used to being on camera. So this is an audio review. Suzanne, you have never been to a Weird Al show. What did you think of your very first Weird Al show?
I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
I insanely loved it. I loved the crowd. I loved his performance. I loved hearing all the songs. I loved the medley. He did a parody medley at the end. I loved it all. I loved every single bit of it.
Yes, if I was going to do any critiques, my critiques would be that the sound was a little off during Emo Phillips and some of his punchlines, because he delivers them real softly,
yes.
And so some of his punchlines were missed. We were up in the nosebleed section of the venue. The other thing was they sang Happy Birthday, and I would have loved Weird Al to play accordion on that, because the original version of Happy Birthday, as I know you all know, is heavy with the accordion, and I wished that there could be, he just had the accordion on moments before, then took it off. And I wish he could have done that. And also, when the tour started, I started watching the first. I started looking at the first couple of set lists, and then I was like, you know what? I want to be surprised. I want to just go, and so I stopped looking at the set list. But I've heard little things about like the first encore song he does, like he did James Taylor, and he's done other artists. And tonight he did a Devo song, which I don't know, and it seemed that there were some people who were familiar with that song, but it also seemed that there was kind of people who were not familiar with that song. And I mean, they're doing the tour for themselves, and they can do whatever they want, of course, but it would have just been fun to hear him do Fire and Rain by James Taylor, or one of the other things that I've heard that he's done. Not that he'd do that, but something a little bit more well-known than, as he even said himself, an obscure Devo track. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and yeah, I thought it was great.
And Yoda.
And Yoda, of course, he did Yoda at the end.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Everybody singing, I just loved it.
It was a lot of fun, and that is our drive home report of the May 11th, 2018 Weird Al show at the Ace Hotel, which, I don't want to brag, but I'll be on that stage next week, but that's another story. Anyway, there you go, and that's it. That's our review.